Botox, you know, the cosmetic procedure that erases wrinkles on your face.
But have you heard the term brotox? It is the latest trend in cosmetics, and as you're about to see in tonight's Eye on Kettleland, it is sweeping the country, and now it's here in the Midwest. It's the fountain of youth bottled up in a tiny syringe.
Oh, your skin's looking nice.
Dr. Allison Tendler, a board-certified ophthalmologist, a surgeon, and owner of Art Vision, sees a growing number of men who want to get their brotox.
Brotox is really the male version of Botox, and they use it bro. Of course, it makes sense. Hey, bro.
It's extremely popular on both the East and West coasts, but it's growing in the Midwest too, and the men seeking brotox may surprise you.
And it's not just the young professional who is out in front with the sales group, going to meetings, presenting, being on Zoom, meeting one-on-one with their customers or consumers. We're talking, I've got farmers, I've got ranchers, I've got people that are also in those industries who simply want to look their best.
That's why Tendler says she's been seeing more and more men undergoing cosmetic procedures at Art Vision.
So these lines that people don't like here, especially, and men have really deep lines there. Crow's feet around here, and then lines on the forehead. I think those are the most popular areas for people to get their Botox.
Paul Amundsen, who considers himself in good health and works out almost daily, is part of that growing number of men who are trying to turn back the hands of time.
I turned 60 last year, and we've got a 5-year-old, and I gotta look like I'm somewhat similar age to the other parents.
To see the difference, here's a before and after shot of Amundsen's forehead. Amundsen says that there was no hesitation when he first started doing Botox, and ever since then, he's been encouraging others to get started.
I've advocated this to a lot of my friends, and some of them have picked up on it. Certainly, many other people have noticed how I look younger. And it's not just my face, it's other things, but certainly it's an obvious outward appearance thing that can have a positive impact. And and when people give you positive comments like that, it's a nice positive feedback that you're taking good care of yourself.
Danielle Hartley, who was a pediatric intensive care flight nurse and nurse practitioner, is now administering Botox from her home in her makeshift studio.
So I started in the medical field over 15 years ago, and gradually just have found a passion for facial aesthetics. Doing Botox and fillers has really found a way to make people happy.
Hartley has over 150 happy clients and says a growing number of them are men.
Brotox is something that not many men know or even talk about, but it's something that's really easy, can be done over your lunch break, takes about 15 minutes to have the procedure done, and then you can go back to work.
Both Hartley and Tendler say these injections, with little downtime and natural-looking results, give men the same benefits women have enjoyed for decades.
They want to, start taking care of themselves and being their best selves totally, not just on their skin and their face, but start taking care of their bodies, their nutrition, other things, their emotions, their psychology. All those things are going into how do I be the best version of myself. And I think Botox is just an easy start to begin that process.
Don't be hesitant. Don't feel like it's something vain. It really helps you feel better. It helps you look better, helps you look and feel younger as well. And overall, just, it's a very positive experience with no negative impact.
Tendler says that positive experience is helping erase the stigma of vanity surrounding cosmetic procedures for men.
People aren't afraid of it, and they're not afraid to let other people know that they're doing it. If they find out that you've had Botox or Brotox, it's like, oh, you look really good. I want to look like that.
And 3 years ago, over 250,000 male patients received Botox to treat crow's feet and frown lines. And one other thing that Dr. Tendler pointed out, your wife or significant other might like what they see too.